arkadaşlar. Evet, dün Brawl Talk geldi. Ben bayağıdır video atamıyordum. Dün Brawl Talk videosunu yani Brawl Talk izledim ama video atmadım. Ondan önceki gün ilk gösterime girdi. Onu atamadım. Yani 4-5 ay oldu herhalde ben video atmayalı. Bugün onun şeyine yani atamadım ya video. Onun için bugün bir 3-4 video yüklemeyi düşünüyorum. İlk videoda izleyeceğiz. Brawl Talk izleyeceğiz. Bir dahaki video Free Fire. Bir dahaki video Clash Royale. İkinci bölüm. Yani birinci bölüm atmıştım, kanalda var. Yani daha şu anda düşünüyorum ne atacağım. Ama şunu demek istiyorum. Bir bol bol like atmayın. Unutmayın. Yeni karakter. Yeni oyun modları. Ve daha fazlası. Ve uçan karakter. Eve diye bir karakter geliyor arkadaşlar. Hemen başlamak istiyorum.
And we would like to present the Star Park Gardens.
This lab is very great out of beautiful
Yani
flowers,
Eve diye bir
plants,
karakter
and
geliyor.
creatures in Star Park.
And now Danny will just create a new specimen. You just have to mix
Bir
the
dakika
substance
arkadaşlar.
It's the first update of the
Bu
year.
arada siz okumak isterseniz diye duracağım. Bir de bir like atın, gözünüzü seveyim bak. Ben böyle yapıyorum. Siz de bir like atmayı unutmayın. Asla. Asla şöyle güzel bir like atmayı unutmayın. Dislike asla arkadaşlar. Hemen başlamak
And we would
istiyorum.
like to present the Star
Onu okumuşsunuzdur. Şimdi bunu okuyayım. Ya da izleyelim arkadaşlar.
Park Gardens.
This lab is very great out of beautiful flowers, plants, and creatures in Star Park.
And now Danny will just create a new specimen. You just have to mix the substance Z and substance X.
Çok güzel bir Brawl oldu.
No, wait, no, not white.
Oopsie.
Well, at least we are fine. So welcome to Brawl
Sessiz
Talk.
olduğum için. Çok güzel bir rol oldu yani benim için. 3-4 oyun modu geldi zaten. Birisi bu arada Albay Raps'ın grubuna geldi bu da. Uzaylı bir karakter. Bir de uçan karakter. Arkadaşlar bir de size bir şey söyleyeceğim. Hani suların üstünden uçan karakter yoktu bildiğiniz gibi. Ama bu sefer suyun üstünden gidebiliyor. Suyun sonra nasıl diyeyim? Yani her yerden geçebiliyor. Güçlü bir karakter olduğunu düşünüyorum. Siz nasıl bir şey düşünüyorsunuz ben onu bilmiyorum. Ama yani devam edelim. Çok değişik bir karakter. Karakterimiz bu.
We are now entering the Biodome season.
Rosa,
Biodome
Bee, and Sprout finally have a home. But as usual, things have gone a bit weirdly.
Speaking of weird but cute, Eve is the newest brawler of the season. She's a very small alien queen, a spaceship who is joining Rose's trio.
She's a loving mother that just wants to find a place for her babies, even if that means disintegrating anyone in her way.
With her main attack, she shoots 3 eggs in a row. They all have different sizes and damage.
And with her super, she releases a big egg that hatches after some seconds and spawns 3 hatchlings. If the hatchlings are not destroyed before latching onto the closest enemy, they will deal damage over time.
Eve has a very unique trait too. Since she's flying on her spaceship all the time, she can hover over certain terrains like water and holes.
She's also getting a skin called Spiky Eve at the last tier of the Biodome Pro Pass.
And the first king of the pass is Firefly Rico.
Now, the Biodome used to be a nice and peaceful place until some experiments went wrong.
And because of that, we got Ivy Bell, Mr. Fly, Mantis Rosa, Corrupted Sprout, Dr. Edgar, and Beetle Mac.
Wasbo is the Power League skin of the season, Bunny Grom is coming soon on Easter, and Lion Bull is another wacky skin in the club shop.
With the Biodome update, 2 new game modes are coming to Brawl Stars. One of them is Payload.
Some of you might know the rules of this game mode already, but the goal is to push your payload from point A to point B. The enemy team will try to push their payload at the same time.
So be mindful that this game mode requires a bit more strategy than the other ones. If you decide to defend your payload, the enemy team might manage to push theirs. And if you attack the enemy's payload, you might let yours open.
As for our second game mode, it's called Wipeout, and the rules are a lot simpler. You have to defeat 8 enemy brawlers or defeat more brawlers than the enemy team in 2 minutes.
With this mode, we are trying to push for a more casual game mode that doesn't require a lot of coordination and can still be really fun.
And as always, both game modes are seasonal and their permanence in the game will depend on their performance.
We have a bunch of changes coming in this update as well. Healing gear is now changed, and instead of healing your brawler when you're standing still, it now improves your standard healing overall.
A change for the new players. Showdown is now the first mode every player will play instead of Jetbra, because it's easier to understand and to have fun with in the first matches.
We are now changing the bounty, hot zone, heist, and knockout rotation to be daily rather than hourly. Siege is not part of the rotation for the time being, but it will be available in Map Maker still.
Power League progression now considers your performance. If you win 2 games without losing, you will progress more than before. And if you manage to win only one of the games, you won't lose as much progress.
Club League will now have 6 tickets on the last day of the season. This means that if you had bad results on the previous 2 days, you still have a chance to make up for those and get a better placement.
And also related to clubs, now you can buy as many power points as your club coins allow.
And one big change regarding the exclusive skins we have in-game, such as Seasonal, Power League, and Brawl Pass. They will now remain exclusive for a while, but then they will return to the shop in new offers.
This starts only for the skins that are being released in this update. All the other skins that were exclusive before will remain exclusive.
The Brawl Stars Championship is back.
The best players in the world will be playing live every month. And you can either be one of them
Arkadaşlar
or
bunlar
watch
zaten
and get
önemli.
rewards.
Bunlar işte canlı yayın falan yapacaklar. Ondan bahsediyor. Arkadaşlar ben burada videoyu bitiriyorum. Görüşürüz. Like atın. Abone olun. Bayağı da video atmıyorum. Bugün 4-5 video gelecek dediğim gibi. Görüşürüz o yüzden. Bay bay. Yarın da video geliyor.